presentation here to bring you up to speed as to where things are with the Gateway project. So this project corrects sewer issues for current authority customers along River Road and to provide public sewer services in an area currently not served but designated to be served under the Madison Heights Master Plan. The project was a partnership between the Board of Supervisors and the Board of Directors for the authority. The Board of Supervisors also backing the Service Authority, where they obtained $2.5 million of short-term funding to move this project forward. The project was to provide service for all River Road sewer customers, plus there's six large tracts in the Gateway community that were to be served. The original option was to construct a sewer pumping station down on River Road. Our estimate was 7.75. Authority's team, working with Hurt Profit, did some value engineering, and we created a revised scope, which provided a sewer pumping station located within what's known as the Morecambe property, and a force main from that pumping station down along the old town Route 210 to the Old Town Sewer Connector Interceptor. Replaced all of the that was reduced from 7.7 to 3.7. Project area as originally determined, with these large colored parcels being part of the Gateway development area. We've got along River Road coming down to the central location here, and that sewage would then be pumped along River Road to the authority's infrastructure. This revised scope met the project goals. It was a cost-effective solution for the River Road sewer customer upgrade, manageable parts, one being the pump station, second being a force main from that pump station up to Route 163. Then the third part would be a force main from Route 63 along Route 210 to the authority's infrastructure on Main Street, the interceptor there. That project is currently under construction at a cost of $351,000 and is scheduled to be completed here this month. How that project would be is laid out. Item I'm able to save money. The authority's looking at repurposing a sewer pumping station from another community in the country. There are communities all around our country where there's a lot of growth, and they've had sewer pumping stations in, some of them not just a couple of years, and the growth has outpaced those pumping stations' capacity. So the communities are replacing them. You have a very usable sewer pumping stations, and they can be obtained for pennies on the dollar. Costs are down to $1,899,000, $1.9 million, down from the $365. With the authority, we partnered together. Original project funding of $2.5 million finance, $1 million ARPA funds, coming up with $3.5 million. We were still short almost $200,000. And when I presented this to my board at that time, I felt like we would be able to have cost savings and be able to eliminate that overage that way. But looking at adding the $500,000 grant to the $1 million grant, it puts us at $400,000 of long-term funding, should we even need that. The contractor is boring underneath the road. There's a receiving pit and the equipment along with that.